Welcome to Chisholm Trail 61. I had a subscriber ask me here a couple months ago to do a video on some sausage gravy, and I just hadn't got around to it. Today I'm going to show you how I do that. We're going to make white sausage gravy. I'm going to show you how I do that coming up right now. Okay, first thing we're going to need to do, we got our skillet here on the oven, on the burner. We're going to need to put us some about a pound of breakfast sausage in it. We got our heat set to medium there. We're going to put this pound of breakfast sausage in it. What we're going to do, we're going to just get it good and brown. We're going to let it cook all the way through. But we're going to chop it up, get it chopped up, as fine as we can. We don't want big chunks in our sausage gravy. We want it chopped up, pretty fine there. We're just going to give it a rough chop just to let it get started there. And then what we'll do is we'll get finish getting it browned up and everything, and chop it up along as we go. We're going to take it out. We're going to drain it. Now, if you want to use the grease that sausage makes, then you can do that. But I'm going to use bacon grease, so I'm going to drain it, and then we'll put it back in the skillet. We'll bring you back at that point. Okay, we got our sausage browned up, completely done there, and you can see how fine we got it chopped up there. We chopped it up, really fine, just into little bitty bits, because we don't want big chunks in our gravy. We want it down to just, little small pieces is what we want. And then in the cup here, I got about 3 tablespoons of bacon grease. I'm just going to put that in there. And what we want to do, we want to just melt that bacon grease into our skillet there with our sausage. Just let it melt in, get all in our sausage, because that's going to add so much flavor to our sausage and gravy. And like I said, if you don't have bacon grease, then you can just use your sausage grease. It'll be just fine. Personally, I just like the bacon grease taste, the flavor of the bacon grease in the gravy better. But either one is fine. I've done it with just the sausage grease before, and it turned out great. So don't fret if you don't have any bacon grease. You're still in good shape. I want to get that melted in good. And what we're going to do, we're going to put us about a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of salt in here. We're going to put us about 2 to 2.5 teaspoons of black pepper in. That pepper is what really flavors your gravy. And we're just going to continue to stir that in. And we didn't add our salt and pepper in before we drained our sausage, because we would have just drained our seasoning out of it if we had it. So that's why we'll wait until we put it back in the skillet to add the salt and pepper. I'm just letting that get melted up. All my butter, not butter, all my bacon grease get melted good. And you can see that sausage is absorbing a lot of that grease, and that's fine. That's really what we're looking for. You can see a little bit on the bottom of the pan, but that's it. And then to that, what we're going to do, we're going to add us about 3 tablespoons of self-rising flour. You always want your flour and your grease that you add to about be equal, and then of course your liquid that you're going to put in will pretty much equal your flour too. We're just going to stir that around and let that flour cook down. We want to get that floury taste out of that flour before we add our liquid. I apologize for my voice. I'm a little bit under the weather today. I've been sick for a few days here with a head cold or sinuses or something. I don't know exactly what. Hopefully we got it on the downhill side. We just want to get that stirred around good though and get that flour mixed all in with our sausage. You can see how it's sort of binding that sausage together. And that's what we want. It's sort of got a, I don't know, a wet mixture there. And that's fine. That's exactly what we're looking for right there. I got my burner on about medium there, maybe just a little above medium. We just want to let this flour cook down good. Now, the thing about making gravy is once you start adding liquid, you can't add no more flour, and that's where a lot of people quit on their gravy is when they start adding the liquid and they think, they've messed it up. But really, if you just stick with your gravy, there's really no real way to mess gravy up. You can see that grease starting to come out of it now. What I got right here, I got 1 cup of heavy cream and 1 cup of whole milk. And I'm just going to pour that in all at once there. And I'm going to stir that around. And now as that begins to warm up, it'll thicken. That milk, and heavy cream cold, so but it'll start to thicken as it goes to warming. I turn the burner up just a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and get me just about another cup of milk poured over here. I may or may not need it, but go ahead and pour me a little bit anyway, just in case I do. See, it's a lot thicker now. You can see where I'm dragging my spoon around there. And when you're making white gravy like this, you can see how it's really starting to thicken up now that it's starting to warm. When you're making white gravy, you want to add your milk all at once. When you're, you want to add, like I said, you seen I added that 2 cups all at one time. Now, if you're making brown gravy, you want to add just a little bit at a time to it, because that's the big difference in white gravy, cooking white gravy and cooking brown gravy, is how you add your liquid. Like I said, if I was making brown gravy, then I would be just adding my liquid a little bit at a time. If y'all want to see me do a video on sausage gravy, the brown sausage gravy, then drop me a comment in the description box, in the comment section there, and let me know. Now, all my ingredients will be listed in a description. I always try to list the ingredients in a description box. And like I said, we will get just a decent consistency. Usually an easy way to tell when your gravy is about to get ready is, of course, not at first, but after you get it pretty liquidy and you start seeing that little trail behind your spoon when you drag it around through there, then you're just about there. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of that. Now, if you get it too soupy, like if you don't think it's the consistency that it should be, then just let it simmer for a few minutes there and continue to stir it, and it'll straighten itself out. That's, like I said, that's where a lot of people give up on the gravy too soon. But you see how you can see that little trail there behind my spoon, and then it fills in? That's about the consistency I want. So we're going to take and put this in a bowl, and then we'll bring you back there in just a minute. Okay, we got our biscuits out of the oven, and they've been sitting here about 10 or 15 minutes. And we got our sausage gravy. Now, this is going to be two videos. I don't know which one you may see first, but whichever one you see first, if you want to see how I did the other one, you can go back and look at it. But we're going to just empty our biscuits out of the pan here onto the plate. And I'm going to set this skillet over here out of the way. And I'm going to put this under here and get this out of our way. I'm going to pull me a plate over here because, man, I want to get in and taste this. I'm going to break me off one of these biscuits here. Man, look at that. Look at that. Told y'all that was an easy biscuit recipe. Just look at that. So flaky. It's going to fall right apart. Look at that. What we're going to do, I'm going to take my gravy now. This is my sausage gravy, my white sausage gravy I made. And I'm going to dip it in. And just over my biscuits. Look at that. Oh man, what you talking about? What you talking about? My mouth's watering. I want some of this so bad. I can taste it. Just look at that. All that sausage in there. Man. Hey, I know this is going to be hot, but hey, I'm going to dive right into it anyway. Look at that. That's what that sausage and gravy should look like. It's steaming, but I know it's going to be good. I might should have got me a glass of milk or a cup of coffee to go with it to cool it off. I tell you what, if that ain't the best biscuit and gravy you ever eat, I'll eat my hat. Hey, if you would, give the old video a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you do. Hey, we appreciate all of you take time out of your day to watch our videos. Homemade easy biscuits and sausage white gravy. Hey, we'll see you on the next one.